Guys, let's put our hands together for Julie.
Hey there. My name's Julie, like you said, and I'm a journalist by trade. And it's always exciting being a journalist in a country like South Africa, because in like America, they've got Hollywood for all the exciting stuff, right? Where there, they've got like Godzilla and crazy weather and black presidents. But in South Africa, we've just got the newspaper. Yeah, like Die Son. Hey, you guys like that for a bit of a read? Scandal. I love Die Son. It's got my favorite headlines. I was driving down Cape Road the other day. Not today though, because it was totally smoky. But driving down Cape Road, and I saw an awesome headline about Die Son. They never disappoint. It said, "Tokolosh hijacked me." But can you imagine that poor oak? He wakes up the next day, he like takes out his newspaper, his coffee. Habo. I'm not a tokolosh. I'm just short. But it's always a bit of tense laughter though when a white person does a joke, okay? In South Africa, it's always hectic. Because, I mean, the average white person doesn't even say the word. It's like a silent pronunciation. Seriously, listening to certain white people talk about black people is like listening to the Kardashians with the PG setting on, hey? Every other word is silent. It's like, yeah. So, I was overhearing a conversation in Pick n Pay the other day. This lady's like, yeah, I live next door to these people, and you wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it. 3 kids, black dog, car, flippin' racists. Ask the same person. Don't you think that sounds a bit racist? No. I'm not a racist. No, man, my maid is like part of the family. Yeah, but anyway, racism sucks ass, seriously. I actually, are there any white imperialists in the house? I know I'm gonna get, oh, no, you're not white imperialist. You're just Irish, but anyway, we'll clear it up later. So, those white imperialists, though, never come out anymore, hey? I don't know, something happened between 93 and 95, and things just changed around here. Don't have my finger on it, though. But those white supremacists never come out anymore. But I've got an idea, though, so I'm glad none of them in the house, to end racism once and for all, okay? It's really simple. Basically, just grab your neighbor, who's the opposite color to you, have some kiddios, and... you know, just a golden generation. So now you don't have to hate someone for being black, hate someone for being Chinese, hate someone for being colored, hate someone for being white. None of that. End racism. We can just hate each other for who we really are. Hey? I know Julie for president. But, yeah, I was actually thinking, hate is not a good thing though. Really, seriously, my heart is to love. Love people. Love is amazing. Love lifts you up where you belong or something. Love is the elixir. Love. Love will make you do crazy stuff, like sell everything you have. Move across the country. Nay, move across the world. Just to get away from that crazy bitch. Just kidding. Just kidding. Let me just read my contract. Gotta check if I can say that. Yeah, but love will make you move. But as humans, we like to move anyway. It's not so bad, you know. Move on. Move along. Move up. Move over. Move it, move it. Freaking hate that song. Wish it never happened. Like the 90s. Yeah, but I was in swimming the other day, talking about moving it, And I was at the end of the pier, swimming around there, and this lifeguard comes along on a Malibu, and he's like, move it! There's a shark on the way! There's a shark on the way! And I was thinking at that very moment, when I was about to put in action my best stroke, if Usain Bolt stole my wallet and ran off with it down Stanley Street, I'm not going to take off after that guy. That wallet is gone, man. Pick your battles. If you're in the sea, in the shark's natural habitat, you start swimming, that shark's just looking at you thinking, where do you think you're going? Get a load of this guy. Yeah. I love it though when people think they can take on the wild. I love that. Especially in America, they love to take on the wild. They think they can befriend everyone. Like those shows, You Shouldn't Be Alive. I'm like, well, you're American, you shouldn't be alive. But anyway, we're working on it. I thought the East had it under control. Bastards. We gave them weapons and everything. Anyway, in the wild, surrounded by a pack of wolves, all gnarly and I mean, even when a wolf, that wasn't a funny part, that wasn't you see, those are all my friends over there, and I told them whoever lasts the longest or the hardest is the better friend. So, you know, they're putting it on. I got a six-pack in my car, riding on it. Fools on you, jokes on you, my car's in Cape Town. Anyway. So, I was thinking, even when a wild animal yawns, that thing's flipping, I would never mess with that, hey? It's like, all like teeth and phlegm and drool and everything, hardcore. Even its tonsils are like, I wouldn't mess with them. But like when a human yawns, it's probably the most vulnerable position you could ever be in. Okay, but there's one other more vulnerable position, but this is a PG-13 show. Anyway, so when a person yawns, it's like... Seriously, the best you can do is maybe like drool a bit from your eyes, and that weird thing where you spray water, you're like... Hey? You thought like, maybe, did I start a fire, or did I yawn and do that weird thing? Like, what? Or is there Cape Cobra around? Anyway. Yeah, so yawning is pretty gross. Oh, but the worst thing though, is when you're talking to someone one-on-one, and they need to yawn. And you telling your story, as it is, and then the guy thinks, inside, he thinks he's hiding it, he's got it under control. And it looks a bit something like this. He's like... She never even knew. Anyway, back to the forest. Surrounded by a pack of wolves. But never fear, he's an American. So what does he do? Does he unpack the ninja? Nay. Does he climb a tree? Nay. Does he yawn his way out of the situation? Nay. No. He unfolds the only and most critical skill known to most Americans. He speaks slowly and calmly and negotiates his way out of the situation, alternatively boring them to death. Thank you very much. You've been great.